Hello everybody and welcome to Vinyl Viewings, where I look at vinyl that I've got, either it's been in my collection for a bit or I've just bought it. Now this is a little bit of a mixed bag. This one I've just bought. I bought this like last week or something, or 2 weeks ago. I went to a record fair, I can't remember, I think it was last week. And I've been after it for a bit. Opeth's new album, The Last Will and Testament. This came out in November 2024. It is their 14th album. Opeth formed in 1990 from Stockholm in Sweden. And I've been after this one for a bit. We are going to see them in Scotland very early March. And I've only listened to this album a little bit. I've listened to it a little bit on YouTube. So I was desperate to get it. And I looked at buying it. I went to a record shop, the one I featured in another video, and it was 55 quid in there, and I thought, I ain't paying that. So I looked online and it was more expensive. It wasn't 55, I don't think, but I couldn't get it cheaper than sort of 40-ish. I'm sure I couldn't. I did search and I saw this at the record fair, £30, and I thought, gotta get it. And it was like hurried up because of the gig, and I'm guessing they're going to play a good few songs off it, so I had to get it. And I can't get in the album, which is about right, isn't it? So we're almost there. There's a hype sticker on it which I want to protect, and obviously I want to protect the album as well. So here we go. Hang on, let's just rip that. Oh, that ain't working either. Good grief. Right, here we go. So, this will be a bit easier to view with the wrap off it. It's like a, what do you call it? A matte finish of like an old photograph style shot. What's that like era? I don't know, 1900s. Really good though, love it. Nothing on the front, no logo, nothing. That's awesome. I like that, just plain. You don't always need your logo on, do you? That's the back of the lads, look. Mike at the back there, vocalist. So yeah, if you don't know Opeth, they are progressive metal with death metal in the early stuff thrown in. Amazing passages of music, long sections, amazing orchestrated stuff. It's incredible. If you know them, you know exactly what they're like. They are fantastic. I think one of my favourites. I've seen them a few times now. First got into them on Ghost Reverie's album, whenever that was, 2006 was it or something. What we got? So we've got just like a coat of arms there. Quite basic. Dark, and then another picture, like, so another picture, the sleeve there is like a portraits, isn't it, really, of the band members in pictures, like if they was hanging up on the wall. So you don't get a lot. You've got an inner, have we? There's nothing in there. We've got something here. Okay, cool. So this is a gatefold. It's a double album. And this opens up. Okay, great. So what is it, a poster? Or, yeah, it is. Is it? I can't see. Okay, no, not really. So what we got then? So we've got The Last Will and Testament of me in the borough of South something, England. And I'm guessing, yeah, their lyrics. Some stuff's been crossed out, so that'll be interesting. Going through that, see what all that's about. And it says, this instrument has on the day of the date thereof, signed, published and declared by the said testator to be his last will and testament in the presence of us, who at his request has subscribed our names there to witness in his presence. Now, don't know whether that is a typo or whether that's how they used to spell subscribed, but there's 2 S's on the subscribe there. I don't know, never seen that before. But so what was on the other side? We've got, I'm guessing that's thank yous and stuff. It's all in a circle, so I can't really read it. It's not very easy, but that's all lettering. I don't know if you can see it. And what is that? It's a letter, but I don't know what it refers to. So that's quite cool. So maybe I'll find out as I'm listening to the album. And that's a missed opportunity, isn't it? It's blank. So it's just a white sheet. So what we got album wise? Now this is 50 minutes long. It's a good album, but I want to properly get into it. I don't fully know it, and I always like to, you know, get into stuff properly with a physical format of it. So it's on, I don't know how I say this, Moda Dollar Gay Records, and that is quite simplistic, very simplistic. Look, side A, side B, that one is, side A is over, and that's just got that. So not much there to look at. Nice grey though, quite like that. I'm not overly, I don't really have a preference to, I do like black vinyl, but I'm not totally bothered really. Some of the garish colours you get does make me laugh with some of them, but I'm not really bothered one way or the other really. And this is exactly the same, so there's not a lot to see here. It's exactly the same. So pretty boring with the old labels, but it's not really about that, is it? It's about the album and Opeth. I can't wait to see them. They are playing in Scotland, in Barrowlands. Never been there before. Been to Scotland a couple of times to watch gigs. Saw Iron Maiden, saw Slipknot. I think this will be the 3rd time going to Scotland for a gig. And Grand Majors are supporting. So that's amazing because I love Grand Majors. Can't wait. There was a time we went to Bloodstock and I missed Grand Majors. So I was gutted. So that'll be great to see them support. Right, so this next one is Anathema. Now these formed in 1990 from Liverpool in the United Kingdom. And this is going to be hard to get into, I think, because it's very tight. I wonder if I can just nick that. And we'll see if I can open it, because I'm worried I'm going to cut into the cardboard. So yeah, these formed in 1990. This is their 3rd album. They had, how many albums did they have? They had 11 albums. And they were like, started off as like Death Doom. And they even supported or toured with Cannibal Corpse in the very early days, 92 I think. And then they changed their sound. This was like a big change. This was the first album I heard from them. Very proggy, very experimental. And I was drawn to it. I can't remember where I first heard it. I got this album on CD, but I was desperate to get it on vinyl. I possibly heard it on like a Kerrang album. You know, like they used to put those best ofs out, didn't they? Or whatever, like recommendations, whatever you want to call them. And I just fell in love with this album, and still to this day, I still love it. I played it the other week as I was going for a walk up the road. Eternity, it's got some amazing music on it. Amazing. It's got some amazing spoken word on it. I'm not a fan of spoken word as a rule, but I love it on this. I love it, and I love the whole album. It's got so much emotion. It's got so much emotion in the guitars. It's absolutely incredible. If you like your prog rock, experimental stuff, I can't recommend this album enough. I've mentioned it to some close friends. It's fantastic. And you've got to get it or listen to it. That's the back. I mean, the artwork's amazing. I love that. You know, an angel and the stars in the background and just the classic Anathema logo. Just stunning. On the back, we've got the tracks. So there's 12 tracks on it. The boys there. Peaceville Records. This was released on, so 96 this came out. This is the 2022 version. A Peaceville, that's pretty cool. Inner with what we got there, Autopsy. I've got that CD. I did one on that, didn't I? On the CD. What else we got? Paradise Lost, which I've got some vinyl to do for that. Psy, all sorts on here. Isengard, pretty cool. And on the back, yeah, it's just got all the artists on that label. So that's pretty cool. I love this. It's really, that sort of is just like oozing of old schoolness, because you know, you used to get that loads. You used to get loads of those flyers, didn't you, and all that. So this is the artwork for the sleeve. My cat's gone mad. I don't know if you can hear the noise. So that is like, what is that? It's a bird. I don't know what the bird is. Heron, is it? I think it's a heron. Trapped in time, a miracle of hope and change, a swirling mass, no mercy now. If the truth hurts, prepare for pain. Do you think we're forever? So those are lyrics on one of the tracks. I can't remember which one off the top of my head. Black vinyl, nice. Eternity Side 1, Peaceville Records. Nothing much with this one either. Eternity Side 2, Peaceville Records. So the logo is fantastic. I love that. I've got some t-shirts to do for this. For Anathema. I will do them. But yeah, if you haven't heard it, I think this is, from talking to people, I think they're an underrated band, but B, I think this album, you know, it went missing kind of, and it's just incredible. So if you don't know it, I really recommend it, and I can't wait to play this. Can't wait to play it. So there's one comment from the vinyl viewings last time, and that is from Techno Notice. Basically, he just says, shout out to Callum, what a nice gesture. And yeah, 100%, incredible. Like I said last time, I was gobsmacked that I got the message and he said he was going to send it me. It certainly is a nice gesture. Metalheads are great, and this is just unbelievable gesture. So thank you, Callum, again. And Techno Notice, you're right, man. Sound. Thanks so much, everybody, for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.